Not the best hair day for me. I don't know why I chose to wear it down. It's been quite windy out there. 62, mostly sunny skies though. Pretty nice temperature wise. At least it's not super cold, right? Well, if you like the cold, you're going to like tomorrow morning. It's going to be quite chilly. In fact, a light freeze for some anticipated. I need to remember to cover my plants. They're already really unhappy with me right now. Winds have been the story of the day though. Like I was saying earlier, right now 24 miles an hour still looking out over Temple right now. The sun gets ready to go down. Upper 50s, lower 60s is what we're dealing with in terms of live lookout at temperatures. It's now 514, 64 in Hearn, College Station, 59 up in Hamilton. Temperatures will fall here shortly as the sun does go down. You can see arrows still moving nicely there. The winds are going to start to die down, and I was saying earlier as well, we'll be very grateful for that when we wake up tomorrow morning. Now, if we were still having these 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts tomorrow morning, the wind chill factor would be big. It won't be quite what it was earlier because the winds are going to start to die down. You can see much of the nation calm and quiet like we are for the time being with dry conditions. That is unless you're going off towards the Great Lakes region, the East Coast, or the Appalachians. They're getting some rain and even snow. Won't see any of that the next few days, even though we are going to be right around the freezing point. It is going to feel like upper 20s, lower 30s, even if you're not seeing the light freeze, you guys. No matter where you're at in Texas tomorrow morning, you're going to wake up and feel like it is actually winter. Haven't had many freezes this winter season thus far. So I mentioned that winds are going to start to die down. You have dinner plans, something like that. Once the sun does set, I think we'll still likely have some stray 20-mile-an-hour gusts, especially down in the Brazos Valley. They saw the front a little bit later. Winds might linger a little bit longer, but we wake up tomorrow morning and winds will be a non-issue. In fact, we're going to take out that northerly component, not for very long though, only for Thursday afternoon. By Friday, late morning to early afternoon, winds will be right back out of the north as our next cold front does arrive. It's going to be kind of similar to what we experienced today, where we have a windy few hours. Now, projected winds, maybe some 30-mile-an-hour gusts. It was a little bit higher than that today, but I would still definitely not recommend burning brush. We've got everything we need to see that elevated risk for grass fires to be popping up in a dry extended period as well. Speaking of dry, we're not going to see any precipitation with the next cold front either as we approach the weekend. Very dry 7-day forecast I'm going to be showing you. Lots of 50s and 60s for high temperatures. I mentioned tomorrow morning, promise you, you're going to want all the layers. It's going to be quite cold under clear skies. So the front will arrive sometime during the day on Friday, winds out of the north. We will have several hours where we're likely windy like we were today. Thankfully, winds will start to calm down now. We can still have some 15, 20-mile-an-hour gusts throughout the day on Saturday. We wake up chilly. Both Saturday and Sunday mornings are going to be chilly. Highs in the 50s on Saturday, dry over the entire weekend. On Sunday, we're going to likely be right back up to 60. Lots of folks do have MLK Day off on Monday. I know my kiddos don't have school. Grateful that we're not going to be super cold that afternoon. And it looks like finally, the very last day on the 7-day forecast, maybe we can finally get a little bit of precipitation. You can almost stream us free on 6 Plus.